I think one of the best kind of like meets or experiences that I had as an 18 and under was Olympic Festival. And it's so sad that they took that meet away. That meet was so much fun. But they bring the top age group swimmers 18 and under. I think they picked the top 4 in every event. So 200 IM, 400 IM, the 200 fly. So I got selected to swim the 400 IM and the 200 fly at Olympic Festival. And, it was about maybe 3 weeks before nationals. And I had decided, that I wasn't going to shave and I wasn't going to taper for Olympic Fest because I really wanted to do well at senior nationals because they were doing selections for meets. So I went in, but I went in with a great attitude, like I'm still going to win, like even unshaved and untapered. So I got to swim in that meet, and I remember swimming the 200 fly against Randy Hartley, right, who went on to swim at UCLA and actually became my teammate at Auburn when UCLA dropped their program. And I remember he went out like so fast. I was at least a body length behind him at the 100. But then, I said I wasn't going to lose. I said I was going to win. And so maybe I caught up a half a body length ahead or a half a body length behind Randy at the 150. And then I just kicked it home and I somehow won that race, but barely, but I won it. But that was a really incredible feeling in swim, to be able to almost negative split a 200 fly, and then win that race. And then I went on to win the 400 IM as well. So I got to have that double win. And that felt great. It felt amazing. And that was right, I think I was probably 15 or 16 at the time. So it was a really great opportunity for college athletes or college coaches to see me, and as well as swim and compete against the best 18 and unders that we had. Some other couple swims that I remember, I got selected to be on the junior national team. So very similar idea in that they select the top 18 and under, but we all got to compete, and we all swam in Vancouver, Canada that year. And so I was able to, or British Columbia, and I was able to, win the I don't even remember. Did I win the 400 IM? No, I think I won the 200.
You remember going to Vancouver.
I remember going to Vancouver and swimming and having a great race. I won one event and got second in the other. And that's the thing, right? At the end of the day, like, you don't remember these things, right? Like, I remember the experiences and the feelings that I got from them, but I don't remember my times. I don't remember those kind of things. And that's the beauty of the sport, right? And that's what I think we have to teach our swimmers, and is that, at the end of this, 30 years from now, we're not going to remember how fast we were, like our times were. We're going to remember, the feelings, the experiences we shared with others, what the struggles were, what the, successes were. So those are kind of those moments that I remember the most.
Yeah, we're not going to remember him until a guy like Mark comes along and says, "Hey, you're top 50 in these events," right? It's pretty cool.
Exactly.
But I was also a national junior member or junior team member. We went to Sweden, and I remember those select camps being so cool, because again, like even the Mull brothers, like we're in Michigan, but we didn't necessarily come across you guys so much. And, there was enough age group or difference where I didn't see, you swim that much, but as a nation, like to go to those select camps and see what someone's doing in California. And I just remember being completely overwhelmed, especially swimming in Colorado Springs where you're at altitude and some of those like California boys are just like killing you. I'm like, dude, like slow down. And then I'm like, oh yeah, this is altitude, I'm like, geez, but those were so fun, right? Like the Colorado Olympic Training Center and just being a part of there and seeing those Olympians. I just remember being so inspired by that. And, that good memories.
Yeah, it's very humbling. I remember I got, selected to be on the national team, and they would have, national camps. So they would bring the top 16 in the world, every year, and we would train. And I think I was top 16 in the world, like maybe 5 years in a row. And I remember going to these camps and swimming, with, Tom Dolan and Eric Namesnick. And it was so humbling, Here you are, like, really one of the best swimmers in the world, yet you would get your butt kicked. So it was really good experiences having that.